Excellent. Hey, thank you, everyone. Thanks, Eric and CE, for the award and to the other winners as well. It's fantastic products. When we get to questions, obviously, Dan Myers, the co-founder and CEO of the company, is available as well. But let me go over the Bridge Pro, the product that we're featuring today. Bridge Pro is really a combination of two things. It is an extension of a product we released last year called the Bridge, which is our networking hub for all Flair device communications. Essentially, it's Wi-Fi and Ethernet connectivity to our back end and sub-gigahertz wireless connectivity to our front-end devices. But the Bridge Pro extends on that by adding a bunch of features and functionality, including a large terminal block that supports dry and wet contacts that can support up to 7 boiler or electric baseboards heat zones, critically important in the integrated controls or stage heating application. It has a 24-volt interface as well as USB power options. And as Dan mentioned, an RS-485 port as well. That's there for both Flair direct communication to our devices as well as OEM HVAC equipment integrations now and in the future. And really, it's the brains of what we call a platform, which is HVAC OS. HVAC OS is the software platform that connects all the devices. So it has a Flair application for user control and an interface for the pros, smart stat and sensor integration. We have backend integrations with most of the smart stat manufacturers in the US, featuring Ecobee, Nest, Honeywell, Sensi. We also have Carrier Evolution and Bryant Infinity, or the other way around. And smart home integrations with Alexa, Google Home, Control4, Restaurant, and Home Assistant. And obviously, we have two different demand response integrations in our platform. One is the OpenADR 2.0B, and the second is our own API, which is Flair API. You can get at docs.flair.co. And it really is there to support what we call solutions. So the Bridge Pro is an integral part of stage heating or integrated controls, as well as our zoning and air balancing. And when we get to the next slide, you'll see some other applications that it features as well, all geared around improving efficiency of both ducted and ductless systems, as well improving the comfort of the home. So next slide. Okay. As I said, how we align with really the core mission of this, of the organization and the award is our whole goal as a company is to try to maximize energy efficiency without sacrificing comfort and or improving the comfort in a home. We support a variety of use cases, and with the Bridge Pro, there's 3 that we're featuring here. One is really integrated controls, or what we call staged heating, where the Bridge Pro is really the second stage heat source, so it interfaces to up to 7 radiator boiler and electric baseboard heat zones through the dry and wet contacts, and acts as the second stage thermostat, the first stage being managed by the Puck Pro to a mini split or a ductless heat pump, whether it's window portable, PTAC or whatever, so that we can actually optimize the use of the heat pump and then transition over to the less efficient boiler and electric baseboards using either an outdoor cutover temperature or an indoor droop temperature. The other is obviously an extension of that particular application is if you want to save energy, one of the ways of saving energy, even if you haven't added heat pumps into a home or a ductless heat pump in a home, is by taking the same system, the Flair Bridge Pro, still hooking it up to your traditional heat sources, such as hydronic baseboards or electric baseboards, and then adding the smart layer, which is still the Flair Puck or Puck Pro. In this way, you can get the scheduling, the home and away, all the other smart thermostat efficiency that you can get from a traditional unitary system, 24-volt system, with our platform in the Bridge Pro. And then we also mentioned the smart vent zoning and air balancing, where the Flair Bridge really is an equipment interface in a slightly different way to an air handler through a static pressure kit, so that we can then have smart vents that are replacing the registers inside a home redirect heat or cool to where the user wants heat and cool to go, all maximized to a static pressure limit. So you can have aggressive opening and closing of vents that are all protected by static pressure levels. What isn't shown here is also we have the capability of interfacing to quite a few of the side discharge units that have thermostat adapters. So Mitsubishi, Fujitsu, Samsung, LG, etc., where we can also give us access to G1, G2, and G3 fan speed, and we can further improve the efficiency of the airflow through managing the fan speed as well as opening and closing vents to a maximum static pressure limit. And that really allows us to hyper focus on room level zoning without actually opening a wall. So the zoning application is no wire poles, no walls open, very quick replacement of the vents from a register to a vent, just simple integration of the Bridge Pro to the air handler through the static pressure sensor, and then really a very fast install, about a tenth of the time of it takes to do a traditional damper-based zoning system. Okay. And one other thing to focus on here is obviously we can maximize the use of a heat pump. We can do load management on the smart thermostat in the heat case, and obviously improve efficiency and comfort on the smart vent zoning at a very affordable cost with very little intrusion into the home. Okay, next slide. Okay, so market adoption. One of the great things to highlight here is in the staged heating cases, we are in literally every integrated controls program on the qualified, parts lists. The Flair Bridge Pro is there. It's compatible with all brands of boilers and electric baseboard heat. Communicates via RF to our Puck Pros, which control the mini splits and ductless heat pumps. The Puck Pro is required for each mini split head unit to be able to control it. And then the app is digitally integrated with a smart Wi-Fi thermostat. Or in the first party case, we control both the first stage and second stage of heat through the Puck Pro and then the Bridge Pro. You can see a variety of the programs that we participate in. One other of note is in California CEC. I believe we're the only device, the Puck Pro, on the QPL for their OST, their occupants controlled smart stat regulation in California as well. It's not listed here. And that's it. The rest of it is, the next slide is our contact information. And happy to answer any questions we have. It's the Bridge Pro is really meant to be a forward-looking device. It's really a software-controlled equipment interface that will be able to use our relays and or the 485 bus to interface with any equipment.